Hi after school friends, Miss Caitlin here. I was inspired by celebrating Earth Day earlier this month to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I do in my home that makes me really happy and helps take care of our earth, and that is having a compost. So I'm actually outside in my backyard right now. Welcome. And I'm about to dump our little compost bin. This is what I keep in our kitchen. And I was just gonna take some time to talk to you guys a little bit about what that looks like. So this is the bin that I use, and it looks kind of gross, but it's really cool. We've got some banana peel, some coffee grounds, some paper towels, some bread, and then some flowers that had died, and we threw it all in there, and I'm gonna go dump it. So the thing about composting is there are actually a few different ways to do it. So the way I do it is I have a bin in my backyard that I empty my little compost bin into, and the city comes and picks it up every week, which is a super cool convenience that I get. But there are also ways you can build them like in a big tub that people keep in their apartments or houses or on your back porch, wherever you want to keep it. And then there are also ways you can just dig it out in your own garden or backyard or wherever you want to put it, and then just have it right there. So with the different ways to compost kind of determines what can and can't go in your compost. So because mine gets picked up from the city, it's an industrial compost. So I get a little bit more leeway with what I put in there. So for example, I can put dairy products and meat products in there. And the kinds of compost that you have in your home or in your backyard are not supposed to have those products in there because it can attract pests and animals that can dig up and actually ruin your compost. But because mine gets picked up and goes to a facility, I get to put those things in there. So this is our compost bin. We have it with our recycle and our trash bin that get picked up every single week. And there's a little thing on top to show you what you can and can't put in there. So like I said, some different things I can put in here, like, you know, pizza or salmon, things like that, that normally if you have one in your backyard or in your home, it's not good to put those things in there. And then we have different kinds of paper products here, coffee cup, coffee filter, some tea bags, those things can go in there. And then different kinds of yard debris. So I've been cleaning up the leaves a lot, some weeds, and you know, twigs I found all over our yard. Those things I've put in here as well. But basically in any compost you can put, you know, veggies, coffee grounds, eggshells, and lawn debris, things like that can go in any compost. So once I've dumped everything from our bin, I just take it back inside, clean it out a little bit, and then I start over again. And there are some different bags you can buy to put in your compost bin, which can make dumping it out just a little bit, you know, cleaner or easier. But I feel it's one less thing that I have to buy and worry about throwing out. So I just put everything in there without a bag and then just clean it out when I'm done. Fun fact about me, in college, I was actually a soil minor. So I took a lot of classes about soil, which is kind of where my interest in composting came from. And I wanted to throw that in there just to let you all know that composting is not necessary, and there's so many different ways that we can take care of our planet in our homes that doesn't have to be composting. It could be turning the lights off if you're not using that room, or turning the water off when you're brushing your teeth. Those little things can have such a big impact, and they're super easy. I hope you all had fun learning a little bit about composting today. I love talking about it, so thank you for listening, and I will see all of you really soon. This is a cool image that I found, and I not only wanted to include it because I thought it was really pretty, but I also wanted to include it because I think it's just a good visual representation of some of the different things that you can put into your compost.